Snoop be knowing. Welcome to the show, y'all. Episode 19. Episode 19 of Snoop be knowing. Tonight episode, we talking about, do women really want good men? But not only do women want good men, do men really want good women? Because each side always say they do, but somehow they always end up with a not so good man or a not so good woman. And it seems like they keep choosing the same type of person over and over again. So do women really want good men? And do men really want good women? That's what we talking about tonight. If you just joined the live, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at Snoop be knowing. The YouTube link in the bio, y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at Snoop be knowing. Share the page, comment on the page, like the page. Let's get out to the most people we can get out to. Alright, so if you're in the live right now, do me a favor and hit that like button one time for your boy. Hit that like button for me. And we're going to get into this. What y'all saying in the comments? See how God has said we all need to accept that toxic people be fun and exciting till it ain't. It's for play, not for long haul. I like that comment. It's an early comment, but it's so far. I'm gonna pin that comment right now. I'm gonna give you comment of the night right now, already off the bat, because it's true. We all know fun people ain't always the best for a long-term relationship, but it's fun. We have a good time. We have a good time, but is it substance? Is it something that could be dragged out for a long haul relationship? Good times, bad times, responsible times. But the problem is, we know that these people fun and just for fun, but we get into relationships with them. Or y'all get into relationships with them. Snoop don't get into relationships with them. I already know what the deal is. I already know what the deal is. But women say they want, so see how God is comment kind of take me to what I want to get into about women saying they want good men, or let's not say they want good men. They always say men ain't shit, or black men ain't shit, or black men ain't no good. But you picking the black man that ain't no good. Whether he good or not, you picking him. If he ain't no good, he could be no good by himself. He could be no good for somebody else. But apparently, some of y'all keep picking no good men and then blame the man for not being no good. You gotta know what this man is for. You gotta know what we saying in the comments. Oh, they just joining in. What's going on? One of a kind now. Nika just joined in. Exclusive Sagittarius just joined in. Welcome to the chat, y'all. Episode 19 of Snoop be knowing. Do women want good men? And do men really want good women? So like I just was saying, you gotta recognize what type of man this man is and what his role is for you. He ain't to be in a relationship. He to have a good time with. Go out, have some drinks, whether it's sex, whether it's conversation, whether it's just being out and about. He just a fun person to be out and about with. He a fun person to have your friends see you with. Cause let's keep it real. A lot of times we get with people because we know other people look at us being with that person as a plus. It's like having a new purse or a new car or a new, you know what I'm saying? People see you with this good looking person or this, whatever type of person it is, and it's a status thing for you. Might not be good for you, might not be the best person for you, but you know it's a status thing and y'all look good together. So you put all the other shit aside and go with what everybody think look good for you, when you know that ain't what really look good for you. Straight Jig on Instagram. I keep saying on Instagram, but we only on Instagram tonight, y'all. No Facebook tonight. Straight Jig say everything for a look. That's the problem. Everything for a look. Everything for the gram. Everything for social media. Everything to be out in the streets and have people talk about you or talk about your relationship or say how good y'all look together when you know this nigga ain't no good. It was a whole thing a couple years ago with the Sierra and Russell Wilson, Sierra and Future. We all know Future the toxic nigga. We all know the no good nigga who gonna do what he want to do, how he want to do, when he want to do. And then we was all looking at she with Russell Wilson as this is total night and day. Total night and day. But she was with Future, had a baby with Future. But she knew this nigga, she know this nigga reputation, she know what this nigga do, she know how this nigga get down. But she was with him because he was fun, because he looked good. He tied it up. He dreaded up. He stylish. He got status. She was not checking for Russell Wilson in that era of her life until she had to go through a bad situation with a bad nigga that she knew was bad. She had to go through that first to realize she needed a square dude like Russell Wilson. Quite frankly, said she thought he was going to change. Exclusive Sagittarius said, maybe when I was younger, yeah, but nowadays, baby, if you ain't right for me, you got to go. See, I gotta say she was in the dick She was in the dicks and thought she could change her. What? So, back to, quite frankly, you can't change nobody. You can't change nobody. Men, you cannot change. If you meet a woman that ain't no good, that just want to be in the streets, won't be partying, won't be on the scene, won't be posting half-naked pictures on the ground, you can't change that, my boy. That's who she is. That's what she want to do. She was already comfortable with doing that in her mind. You can't change that. That's who she is. Women, you cannot get with a toxic street nigga, a nigga that's been running around and messing with multiple people his whole life and think he gonna get with you, and because you a good woman in your mind, that he gonna settle down and change. You are what you are. Tiger don't change his stripes. You know what I'm saying? Quite frankly, see, you can't, but you can have hope they will. See, that's the delusion. People got to stop living in delusion. You got to accept shit for what it is. You cannot be delusional about shit. That's what leads to y'all problems. That's what leads to y'all being hurt. That's what leads to y'all having multiple baby daddies, multiple baby mamas, messed up situations. Because you having hope that somebody going to change that you know damn well ain't going to change. Say career, say you going to lose 15 pounds and cut off your hair. Leave them toxic people alone. Yeah, for real. And it's the same way with men. So before I jump into men, let's finish going off these women. You know every girl he done messed around with in your city. You know he done messed with this girl. You know he done messed with that girl. You know he done had a baby by this girl. He done had a baby by that girl. You know he don't keep a job. You know he don't pay his bills. You know all of this about him. But he look good. And he funny. And all these other girls like him. And now you could get him. So you gonna put all your mental shit to the side and go with the feeling of this nigga look good, he swagged out, all the hoes want him. If I could get him, I'ma take him. You setting yourself up for failure. You already know how this is gonna end. You already know what you're gonna go through, the fighting, the fussing. You already know this. But you willing to do it because he got a little status or he look good or other chicks want him. Say Korea said, nah, it's deeper. It be a reflection of self. Whoa, back to unhealed trauma. Oh, she went deep on a nigga. Quite frankly, say you don't know a person for real till 6 months to a year later. By that time, it's too late. I believe that. That's why I believe people shouldn't be jumping into relationships so quick. But back to what say Korea said, it's a self-reflection type of thing. So you saying bad women getting with bad men? So all of these women who think they good women, they ain't really good women. They got their own trauma that they dealing with, and they ain't no good in a relationship. They ain't no better than the man is in a relationship. That's what you saying? If that's what you saying, I agree with that. I agree with that. Y'all think y'all good women, but if you was really a good woman, would this be the type of man that you're interested in? Would this be the type of man that you think you could build a family with? Would this be the type of man you think you could live with? If you was really a good woman? I don't think you would think that. I would think you would look past these type of men, past these type of situations if you was a good woman. Because you know that ain't no good for you. Because being a good woman, you got to know what's good for you. So if you was a good woman, you would look at this and you could say it's nice and shiny and whoop-de-whoop, but it ain't no good for me. I know that ain't no good for me. I'm not even about to set myself up for that. To see how God said I wasn't a good woman when I was on toxic dudes. And you gotta be able to accept that and admit that. But ain't a lot of people accepting that and admitting that. Sassy Face say, what makes the woman good in y'all eyes? Because majority of men think they mama and granny a good woman, and they ain't. Whoa, uh-oh. Not attacking the mamas and the grannies. Brandon Cohill just joined the chat. Hit that like button for me. All right, so let's talk about men wanting good women. So I think, now hear me out. Houston kids say they need to accept it and admit it at that time, not in hindsight. Facts. It's too late once you done went through it and lived through it, then you want to admit it. We all know it. Everybody, you don't need to admit it, then we all see it. The proof in the pudding, the writing on the wall at that point. All right, but let's talk about men wanting good women. I'm trying not to be biased. I don't want to be biased because everybody think I'm biased towards men over women. But I think most men, when they get ready to actually settle down, let me take that back. In this conversation, when I'm talking about this, I'm actually talking about adult, grown-up people. I'm not talking about little children. I'm not talking about your little knuckleheads running around. I'm talking about people who, adults, got responsibilities, jobs, productive citizens in this country. When I say men and women, that's who I'm talking about. Your girl I had just joined the chat. And I would say most men do want a good woman. Most men, when they looking for a partner, when they looking for a wife, they looking for that woman that's inside. Number one. Most men, if this woman in the streets every weekend and she at every spot, every club, every brunch, she might be fun to be around and we gonna do what we do with fun women, but we ain't about to get in a relationship with her. That's my opinion. Number two, we looking for a woman that's got a somewhat career, a good job at least. No man don't want to take on no broke woman. No good men don't want to take on a broke woman. Jumping from job to job. Quit a job this week, quit a job next month. That ain't what men want. Your girl I had said what I miss. So welcome to episode 19. We talking about, do women really want good men and do men really want good women? We already covered do women want good men for a little bit. We'll jump back to it. But right now I'm talking about, do men want good women? And then let's be honest. It's some men, they can't get out of their own way. They can't get out of their own way to save their life. They get with these women. They have children with these women that's no good women. No good in society. She ain't working. She don't vote. She just have babies. But she nasty. She nasty. She do that thing we like. You know what I'm saying? She do that thing we like. She all about me. She all up under me. What I say go, she listen to me. And some niggas fall into that trap and make that they woman. Straight J say she don't vote. Yeah, they don't vote. They not in tune with the world around them. You know what I'm saying? They're not in tune with the world around them. They just living. But some men gonna take that and make her they partner. Cause she checking the box as far as she do that nasty thing I like, when I like it, how I like it. She do what I say do, when I say do, and how I say do. But a good man, though, that ain't a good woman. She ain't got no goals, no aspirations. She not elevating. She not looking to elevate. She just existing. But men choose these type of women. And then when they get her pregnant and y'all break up and she putting you on child support, she cutting your tires up, she scratching your car up, she destroying all your apartment, then you won't cry. You won't cry to your partners. You won't cry to your family. You wasn't crying when you was dealing with this crazy knucklehead. You already knew she was crazy. But she was doing the shit that you liked, so you ain't care. And you thought that was somebody you should have been in a relationship with when you knew it wasn't. Brandon Cohill says it's cool for the moment. That's it though. And that's what I'm trying to get across. There's a lot of people that's just cool for the moment. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It's cool for y'all to just kick it. It's cool for y'all to go out drink. It's cool for y'all to have sex. It's cool for y'all to just see each other time to time. But them people ain't long-term relationship goals. Sassy Face say the male species doing that now. They can't take these women dropping them on their head. I think it's on both sides of the coin though. And then both sides crying about the decisions that they made. Women will meet a dude. Check it out. I saw a TikTok on this not long ago. A woman will meet a dude. They decide to go on a date. He show up on a date with flowers. He open a car door. He pull a chair out at the table. He hold the door open for her when she go in. Women will call this nigga a lame. Women will call this nigga a lame, a dweeb, corny. They will call this nigga corny. This nigga let me do whatever I want to do. This nigga doing too much. I don't want no man just bending over backwards for me. I want a man that's going to at least tell me no sometime. I want a man that's going to argue with me sometime. So do y'all really want a good man? It's women who will really say that. It's grown women who will say, look at this man, the Russell Wilson type. Shirt buttoned up to the top. You know what I'm saying? Worshiping the ground you walk on. Yes, dear, no, dear. And y'all will look at him and say, that nigga too lame. He too corny. I could just walk all over him. But that's how you know you not a good woman. If your thought is, I don't want no man I can walk all over. Your thought should be, why would I walk all over somebody? Why would I even attempt to walk all over somebody? Instead of you saying, this is a man that I could walk all over, he would let me walk all over him. Why do you have it in your head that you would even think or attempt to walk all over somebody? That Sassy said, that's because their mama ain't raised them right. But I could be wrong because they look at society like you say and want what they see, and it's actually not like facts. Loose Booty Dolphin saying men walk all over good women. Men walk over good women. I'm going to get into that. The C.I. Gardner says she might just not used to a good man. That's true. It's so many women who not used to a good man. And back to what Loose Booty Dolphin said, that's a wild screen name, by the way. And men walk all over good women. Men do walk over good women. But once again, if you're a good woman, would you be with a man that you allow to walk over you? Would you be with a man that's okay with walking over you? If you're a good woman, if you know what's good for you, if you know how to treat a man, if you know how to treat a person, so in turn, you know how a person's supposed to treat you. Why would you be with a man that's walking over you? There's something in you. There's something in you that ain't right. Your girl I had said all the good women dead or in jail. See, I got it says uncomfortable to be around something you're not used to. I agree with that. If you come from toxic situations and you meet a person that's just all about you and all about making you happy and all about good vibes, you might look at that as a little weird. You might look at that as suspect. But it ain't. It's just a good person treating you how you supposed to be treated. But are you the person that they should be treating like this? Cause seem like you in a motion where you don't want to be treated right. You looking for some toxic shit going on. Roma said growth is uncomfortable. Doesn't make it any less necessary. So we all gotta grow up. Men got to grow up. Men, you looking for women. I saw another TikTok. I be on TikTok looking for topics and seeing what's going on in the world. It was another woman. She went out with her sister. And she came back and the TikTok was kind of saying, damn, I must not look as good as I thought I looked. My sister been bagging all the men. Ain't no men try to holler at me. All the men try to holler at my sister. And she's like, I must not look as good as I thought I looked. everybody in the comments, everybody pointing out why the men wasn't talking to her. And y'all listen to this. She was a good-looking girl, black girl. She had a bleach blonde, not bad built, bleach blonde, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. But she had a blonde wig, like high white platinum, almost blonde. You got to know as a woman, that's not what men looking for. You fit the trait of a toxic woman that's all about her looks, that's no substance to you, and you standing next to a woman that's conservatively dressed, regular hairstyle. The chick with the blonde hair had a nice little bodysuit on, fit bodysuit. That all look good. And look good on Instagram, fellas. That look good on Instagram, ladies. But that ain't what men looking for if they trying to court you, if they trying to date you, if they trying to see if they could build something with you. That ain't what men looking for. If you out here walking around with blonde hair, blonde wigs, bodysuits every time you out, it look good. But we looking at you as toxic. You all about your looks. You stepped out knowing this bodysuit fitting you right and 50,000 niggas gonna holler at you. You walked out of your house knowing that. So the men that you gonna attract, ain't gonna be the good men. You walk out your house with that bodysuit on and that high blonde wig and your makeup done, you look good, but you ain't attracting no good men. Your girl I had say define weak. I'm not even gonna get into it with you, cause you one of the niggas that I'm talking about, nigga. Loose Booty Dolphin say taste is relevant. We don't know that. Wait, we don't know what? I mean, taste is relevant, but most men who want a wife and settle down and have kids and be productive, not looking for women walking around with platinum blonde wigs on. That's definitely not the case. High society men, you're not going to see high society men with women walking around with hair like that or clothes like that on a regular basis. I'm not saying never, you can't do that. Women can't do that. Of course you could do that. Of course that don't define your character 100% of the time. But if that's how you are most of the time, you're not going to be looked at as that's a woman I can settle down with. And you're going to get a man that ain't looking to settle down when you ready to settle down. But he approached you and got you because you don't look like that type. He approached you looking like a certain way and a certain type, and that's how he going to act and carry himself while you looking for him to change and be somebody better. But he approached you based on your appearance and how you was carrying yourself. Same way with women. This dude, tats all in his face. He at the spot every night. He hanging in the streets every day and night. You meet him at a spot. He slugged up. He got the grill. He got tats in his face. He got the whatever. You look at him as he attractive. He look good on the ground and put together. But is this the man that's gonna take care of you? Is this the man that's gonna come home every night? Is this the man that's good for your mental state, your well-being, your spiritual state, whatever it is that you're going through? Is that the man that's good for you? Probably not. To see how God is say, I had to learn this in therapy. I said I wanted a good man. I had to ask myself, was I a good woman? Wait, I had to ask myself, was I what a good man want or attract to? I had to grow. Exactly. What does a good man attract to? What does a good woman attract to? Good women don't attract to niggas that's thugging. At the big age that we are right now. Now, if you're on the younger spectrum, you got time to grow. You got time to change. You got time to learn that. I'm talking about us 30 plus year olds. At 30 plus, you should be done with the women with everyday bleach blonde hair, makeup done to the T, body suits and lace clothing every time they out. At 30 plus years old, if you looking to settle down, you should be past that. At 30 plus years old, as a woman, if you looking for a man, a husband, a provider, a protector, a comforter, you shouldn't be looking for the nigga that got tats in his face. You shouldn't be looking for the nigga that's slugged up. You shouldn't be looking for the nigga that's on the scene all the time. One of a kind Nell agreeing with C.I. Gardner said, therapy helps with so much when it comes to figuring out what you want in a partner. Because you got to figure out yourself first. Before you can figure out a partner, you got to figure out yourself. You got to figure out why I keep being attracted to somebody that's obviously no good. He ain't no good in society. How is he going to be good to me? As a man, why am I being attracted to this woman? She ain't no good in society. She don't bring nothing to society. She don't do nothing. She ain't got nothing going other than her looks. Loose Booty Dolphin said, I don't know. I had platinum blonde hair and was running the business. I attracted hella men, not thugging ass little boys. So I think it's definitely about who you are and how you carry yourself. Jazz Fever said, I had to leave the bad boys in high school. They ain't nothing but a good time. Loose Booty Dolphin. I'm calling cap. Sorry, I'm calling cap. You had blonde hair, running the business. That's cool. I'm not saying because you got blonde hair, you're not running the business. Because you got blonde hair, you're not on your shit. I'm just saying, on first look, if a man spot a woman with bleached blonde hair and wearing bodysuits or neck clothing or, provocative shit, they not good men. And they not, or if they are good men, they not coming to you to be a good woman to them. They not coming to you to take care of their household, to be a wife, to be a homemaker. They coming to you for one thing. So I'm calling cap on that, Loose Booty Dolphin. Jazz Forever said, what's wrong with a bodysuit? Nothing wrong with a bodysuit. Nothing wrong with bleached blonde hair. Nothing wrong with makeup. Nothing wrong with lashes. Nothing wrong with tattoos. Nothing wrong with none of that. None of that is wrong. But you got to understand certain shit in access. Like, all the time. You got to understand what that project. Roma said, every time her handle is mentioned, I'm amused. Facts. That shit hilarious. Jazz Fever said, you only had this body at this time in your life. I get it. But what I'm saying is, Loose Booty Dolphin said she gonna change her name. Nah, don't change it. We good with it. Houston Kid said, there is something wrong with all of that if the nigga you want don't like that shit. And the nigga is... Good comment, Houston Kid. If the nigga you want don't like that shit. And if the nigga that you want to be a good nigga, most good niggas don't like that shit is what I'm trying to drive home. There's plenty of niggas who like that, like Loose Booty Dolphin. There's plenty of niggas who like that. There's plenty of niggas who gonna deal with you. There's plenty of niggas, and it's gonna be a toxic situation probably. 9 times out of 10. Because you attracting a certain thing. When you put a certain thing out, you attracting a certain thing. You think niggas with tats in their face and slugged up on the scene, you think they out to attract professional women? You think they're gonna attract professional women? Good professional women? Because it's bad professional women too. Don't get me twisted on that. But a good professional woman, a good woman that's gonna be a wife to you, a helpmate, a parent. You think that's what they trying to attract? You think that's what they gonna attract? Roman said you could attract all sorts of people. The problem is what people choose to entertain. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're missing what I'm saying. Yeah, of course. I'm saying what you gonna attract. You attracting that type by what you put out there. You attract a certain type. Men and women. You are not going to get a good woman with tattoos in your face and goals in your mouth and your pants hanging off you. You're not going to get a good woman. You're going to get some women. You're going to get a lot of women probably. But are they good? Women, you with the big lashes, the face full of makeup, the laces all the time, the bodysuits all the time, the bleach blonde hair all the time, you gonna attract men. Are you attracting good men? Are you attracting responsible men that's gonna take care of you, provide for you, respect you, love you, be loyal to you? That's not what you're attracting. Shelly said, when I was ready to settle down, I wanted a different caliber of nigga. A street nigga or somebody that always had to be on the scene whatever scene that wasn't what I needed. Exactly. That's not what you, it's cool for the time being. If you're looking for a wife or a woman, that's not, if you're looking for a man, these types is not what you're going to attract. Shall I say, and when you're always readily available to everybody, that's not going to give me what I need for safety of my family. Exactly. One of a kind Nell agreeing with Shelly, she said, bingo. I feel like people get so defensive about this. You can do what you want. You can wear and dress what you want. You can tat your face. You can tat your entire face up if you want to. You can wear lashes big enough to fly away if that's what you want to do. But you got to know the type of energy and the type of people you're attracting when you do that. And for the most part, it ain't going to be the good type. It ain't going to be the long-term relationship, walk down the aisle, buy a house together, have family together, go on family vacations together. That ain't what you're going to get from putting out that image, that energy. That ain't what you're going to get back. I don't know why that's hard for people to accept. There should be no pushback on that. I don't understand why there's so much pushback on that. Know the girl Jess just joined the chat. Episode 19, Snoopy knowing y'all. We talking about, do women really want good men, and do men really want good women? Women that always want to argue with you, always want to put their hands on you. Women that want to be out in the street all the time. That ain't a good look for men if you want a wife. But men get with that type of woman all the time, and then they cry when they're in child support court. They cry when she done cheated on them with 2, 3, 4 different men. But you picked this woman. You knew this wasn't a good woman. You knew this ain't example of what a good woman is. But you liked what you saw, so you went with it. Loose Booty Dolphin said you could be the perfect girl, attract the perfect man, and still end up single because people can't handle what they claim they really want. Of course, there's no perfect scenario, but also you just giving yourself a better chance when you are the perfect girl, when you are the perfect man, quote unquote. I'm just using your words because ain't no perfect man, ain't no perfect woman. But you're giving yourself better chances. The other shit, you taking a shot in the dark and hoping, like quite frankly said earlier in one comment, hoping you're going to meet somebody that you could change or they're going to change over time. Houston Kid says it's hard for women to accept it because it don't align with their feelings. Yeah. Roma said, I think the real issue is people have to be honest and stand on it. Doing the work on self ain't easy. Sadly, toxic is easy. Facts. Shelly said, loose booty dolphin gonna make me laugh every time I hear her name. Yeah, for real. But yeah, you have to do self-evaluation. That's all. I keep saying the same thing over again. You gonna attract what you attract, and you can attract all different spectrums. But it's what you pick at the end of the day. And what you pick is a reflection of you. Because you picked it. You made the decision. Nobody made you make the decision. Nobody made the decision for you. You made it. At the end of the day, whether you saying I could dress and look however I want and I could attract whatever I want, or I could attract different types. You're going to attract the good type. You're going to attract the bad type. Then it's up for you to pick who you picking. And for some reason, it seems all y'all pick is the bad choice. Shell Amber said, toxic ain't easy. That comes with its own shit. Toxic is draining as fuck. Yeah, but you don't realize it when you in it. For whatever reason, some people, men and women, like that. They get off on it. My homeboy who was just on here, he love it. He loved toxic shit. He loved fighting with these women. He loved having altercations and problems with these women all the time. I don't understand. I don't understand it. He loved it. He get off on it. It's entertaining for him. You're going to have people like that. You're going to have people that this shit is entertaining. You're going to have women that like to give men a hard time because it's entertaining for them. And you're going to have men who like to give women a hard time because it's entertaining for them and because they could do it. People only do what you let them do. And they going to do it because you let them do it. And it's entertaining. It's fun. Even when it's stressful to them, it's fun and exciting. Loose Booty Dolphin said women love fighting men too. They need to be together. Know the girl just say, I attract weak men that let me take the lead. I just want to take the back seat and let the man lead. But that never happens for me. So do you attract weak men, or do you just pick the weak men? See, everybody keeps saying what they attract. You can attract what you want. That don't mean you got to pick them. You pick them. If you attract weak men, you ain't got to pick weak men. Find a man that ain't weak. If you know he weak, why are you picking him? If you know he weak, why are you picking him? If you know this woman don't come home at night, clubbing all night, come home drunk, wake up and smoke, go to bed and smoke, and that ain't what you want. You ready to move on, you ready to elevate and change, and she ain't. Why you pick her? Shelley said, what you attract is a mirror to self. We keep saying that. We keep saying you attract. It's a reason that you attract what you attract. A magnet ain't gonna attract wood. If you a magnet, you ain't gonna stick to wood. Wood ain't coming to you. What you are is what you attract. Houston kids say New Orleans women love fighting niggas. That's a fact. That's a fact. Roma said you could attract them all, but you are hella responsible for what you choose to entertain. That's all I keep saying. Roma said therapy. People need therapy. Hell yeah. Anybody want to call in and get their shit off and say what they got to say? Hit the join button. I'll bring you in. If you got more to say than what you typing. Uh-oh. Why my name Sham said electromagnetic. You attract what you attract. You can only attract what's like your likeness. Shelly said that's cap. I never fought a nigga. You one person knew. I know a lot of New Orleans women. They definitely fight niggas for sure. Straight Jig say Roma need to be a co-host. She definitely on it tonight. Shout out to her. You attract what you attract. And people, that's a problem that people don't want to admit. That's when you got to hold a mirror up to yourself. And now you judging the people that you attracting. Because that's easy. But you hold that mirror up and realize, damn, I'm attracting them because that's what I am. I ain't no good. Or I want to walk over people. Or I want to take advantage of people. Or I like getting walked over. Whatever the case is, that's what you're attracting. And not only are you attracting it, you accepting it, entertaining it, and bringing it in, and then expecting something different. That's crazy. Roma said, I fought back. I'm not swinging first. I'm 120 pounds soaking wet. Roma dope as, Shelly said, Roma dope as fuck. I fucks with her. Co-host next week. I might start a segment where I bring in a co-host for an episode here and there. Episode 19, Snoopy Knowing. We missed last week, y'all. I missed y'all. We missed last week, but we back this week, episode 19, and we talking about, do women really want good men, and do men really want good women? Houston kids say magnets attract opposite poles, but I feel what you're trying to say. This guy. This guy. I wasn't saying magnets attract. I said a magnet not going to attract wood. It's going to attract metal. It's going to attract that element. The element that it's attracted to. Duh, magnets don't attract each other. They push each other away. Shut up. What are you talking about? Straight J said, I want good women. I don't know if men want good women. I don't know if you want. I don't know. It's your definition of what a good woman is, but things change. Your definition of what a good woman is at 20 probably gonna change from what your definition of a good woman is at 30. Straight J said he want good women. He want to be in a polygamous. I don't have time to play with this. People crazy. Loose Booty Dolphin said he said women, not women. Yeah. Romans say, man, I'm weak, not plural. I don't have time to entertain that. If you want women, so what you want, one good woman or one bad woman? Or you want two good women? How that work? Boy, say poly lifestyle. Trust me, you're not ready for that, my boy. You can't deal with one woman in a long-term relationship, let alone two. It might look good, just like somebody else said on here tonight. What look good ain't good in real life. Loose Booty Dolphin said he want two good women while being a man. So what you saying? He ain't no good? See, I gotta say poly is for rich men. Uh-oh. That's another thing. Everything is substantial and there's levels to everything. So if you're in the trenches and you live in a certain lifestyle, you run in the streets, you probably gonna have a certain type of woman. I'm never gonna look at a young nigga that's running the streets, doing his thing, hustling, and look at him as having a good woman. He probably ain't got no good woman. Or she ain't a good woman yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he ain't a good man yet. These little young girls that's running around in the streets out every night, I'm not going to look at her and think she going to have a good man. Because she ain't. He might not be a good man yet. He might be on his way to being a good man. He got to go through trials, tribulations, learning. He ain't a good man yet. Because she ain't a good woman yet. They say he rich in spirit. Episode 19, y'all. Do me a favor, hit that like button for me. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube at Snoopy Knowing on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. When I post on Instagram, y'all hit the like button, comment on that thing, share the post. Straight J say Snoopy preaching. Same thing, you gotta preach what you know, my boy. You gotta know it to preach it. At the end of the day, I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to have a good household, good relationship. I want everybody to make good decisions and good choices. Watch too many of y'all make bad decision after bad decision after bad decision and then say how no good women are or how no good men are. But the problem is the person in the mirror. You picking these people. You bring them to your walk of life. You bring them into your circle. You trying to build with them. It's your fault. Why my name Sham said everybody get what they deserve. Ooh. Yo, you might have just, I like that. I'm making that the comment of the night. Everybody get what they deserve. You get what you deserve because you get what you put out. You get what you put out. You don't deserve nothing better if you ain't trying to do better. If you ain't trying to get better. You deserve exactly what you got. You cannot be running loose, running wild, running crazy, don't make good decisions, not responsible, and think you're going to get a good woman. Or think you're going to get a good man. You going to get exactly what you deserve to get on how you rocking, how you living, how you dressing, how you carrying yourself, how you going to work, how you paying your bills. You going to get exactly what you deserve out of that person. You picked them, you living it, you attracting them, you pulling them in. Who else we pointing the finger at? Nobody but you. Houston kids say, and you'll do better if you knew better. Facts. When you know better, you do better. Chance Fever said this is true. Why my name Sham said, until you break the cycle, self-awareness. Exactly. You gotta be self-aware. Until then, you get what you deserve. That was a ball. Chance Fever said, don't cry about it. Don't cry about it. Don't cry. Don't call nobody cry about it. Don't be posting all this shit on social media, on your Facebook and on your Instagram, all these deep poetic posts and tearing a man down and saying how bad he is. You picked them. Don't talk about how this woman ain't no good and she putting you on child support and she don't come home at night. You picked her. That's what you wanted. You get what you deserve. He was a kid, seen many a nigga go to the screen looking real flashy and get chose by the gold digger and then complain. Yeah, Roman said y'all tough. Hey, we tough, but it's real. You want to be on the scene, like he was a kid said, you got your Gucci on, you got your Louis on, you got your, well, who you think you're attracting with all that? Who you think you picking up with that? You think you picking up a woman who gonna pay the tab on y'all second or third date? Probably not. You looking at you think you're gonna attract a woman that's gonna be ready to hold you down if you fall off, if you lose your job, if you injure yourself, and she gotta pick up the slack and pay the bills? Probably not. Cause you putting it out there that I got it. I'm the type of nigga that got it and I'm willing to spend it. So you gonna attract women who ready to be spent on. Jay Nash said, dang, I want to get my tab paid for. That's another thing that if you're a woman and you think you don't ever have to pay for a date, help your man pay the bills in the house, I'm sorry to tell you, you're not really a good woman. Because even if your man say you don't have to do that, even if you provide an environment where you don't have to do that, if you love this man, if you like this man, like goes a long way. You can love somebody. But if you like a person, you want to do shit for them. You want to take care of them. You want to help them. Whether he the man, woman, whether they rich, whatever the case is, you still want to do something for this person because you like them. Not just love them. You can love a person and that like wears off. But if you love and like a person, there's no reason you shouldn't be willing to pay a tab. There's no reason you shouldn't be willing to pay bills. There's no reason you shouldn't be willing to listen to what they say and ask you to do. Jazz Forever says some people think they should get more than they deserve, and that's the problem. And that's when you get these people whining and crying because somebody ain't doing this or that. You get what you deserve. Cry to yourself. Cry me a river. Cry yourself to sleep. You get what you deserve. Ain't nobody put yourself in this predicament thing but you. Loose Booty Dolphin said all these men do not want no down ass female. Let me read that again. All these men do not want no down ass female. What you mean? See, you really need to call in because I need to know what you're saying. He was a kid say my girl take me out all the time. I must be putting out. I ain't got it vibes, and I love that for me. Soft guy era. Y'all childish. Britt Bratz just joined the chat. Loose Booty Dolphin say that's kind of true. They want a gold digger because they easily manipulated. That's a different type of man. We talking about a different type of man. Once again, we say it's levels. It's levels. And any man that want a woman that just want to be kept is for a reason, ladies. It's because they control the ship. It's because you have no say-so. You run nothing. You own nothing here. I direct this. I run this. You have no say-so because I'm the breadwinner. I make the money. I pay for the clothes on your back, the shoes on your feet, the air you breathe. So men who pick them type of women and want that control, are they good men? See, y'all missing it, and we still going back to the beginning point. They not good men. Just because they got good jobs and good money and willing to take care of you and willing to pay every bill, that don't make them a good man. Because at the end of the day, they really want to control you. They picking you because they know what you want. You just want the money. You just here for the lifestyle. And they know I can control this woman. Because she going to do whatever for this lifestyle. That ain't a good man either. And you ain't a good woman for wanting that. While my name Sham said they worry too much about leverage. Roman said real women spoil their man. Don't believe the hype. Oh, I don't believe the hype. I already know what's up. But I know it's women that don't too. Where we at? Loose Booty Dolphin said they don't want the girl that hold them down. Pay for shit, cook clean, actually like them. I think men do want that. Normal, regular men, your average man, not the man, the CEO, the president of a company, they might not want that because they don't have time to answer to. They just want to run everything. You don't have no opinion. Your opinion don't count to them. They gonna do what they want to do. They gonna go where they want to go, and you can't do nothing about it because what you bringing to the table, nothing. So but they not a good man though. That's what I'm saying. You're missing the part of they not good men though. And if that's what you want, you're probably not a good woman either. Loose Booty Dolphin said character determines if a person is good or not. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about character. Loose Booty Dolphin, who are you when your mom is sick? Who are you when your kids have things going on? Who are you when things go left? Baby, who are you? That's what we saying. But you pointing out the men who want women, who don't want to hold them down, they probably not good men. Loose Booty Dolphin said she got to get out the grocery store because she got some shit to say. We coming up on an hour. This episode about to be over. You'd have been in the grocery store for a long time, baby. Good men and good women, it's not a textbook thing. It come in different ways, different attitudes, it shows itself in different ways. You can't just point out one thing that a person do that's it and make them a good man or a woman. It's multiple things. But you can point out what you attract and if they are a good man or a woman. You know of a jump if this is a good man or a woman for you. And you get what you deserve. Comment of the night by Why My Name's Sham. Everybody get what they deserve. See how God said, shit, my belly big and my man love it here. Yeah, because when you're a good woman, when you're a good man, certain shit don't matter. Straight J say, why this fruit waving at me? Who waving at you, my boy? Somebody must have hit the button on the live. So yeah, y'all. At the end of the day, this is the conclusion that I come up with. Women do not really want good men until they went through stages with bad men. It take them going through bad men to make them realize that they want a good man. Let me say that again. Women don't really want good men until they went through so much with a bad man or bad men. They have to learn their lesson multiple times before they break down and decide that now I want a good man. After they done tried to turn a bad man good and realize that ain't happening. Men, good men, I think they do want good women. I think they want good women, but I think a lot of men not bright. Fuck it, I said it. A lot of men just ain't bright. And they let the looks, they let the sexuality of things, they let the physicalness fool them. And then they go through that before they realize they want a different type of woman, a good woman. Because women will pretend to be good. Because women will think they good. Women will think they good and have you thinking she good. But they ain't. Know the girl just say some be intimidated. Straight Jig said, if you teach a man to fish, he'll eat for life. Roma said, ain't bright. She laughing at that. Hashtag Snoopy knowing. A lot of men ain't bright. And a lot of women know men ain't bright. A lot of women, most women know men ain't too bright. And they know they ain't got to do too much to be taken in. See how God say men trust a big booty and a smile. That's the problem with men. We so physical, we so dominant, eye dominant, that we would take somebody in based on the big booty and the smile before we even realize what type of person she is. So we might want a good woman. We really do want a good woman, but behind this big booty and a smile, we don't see nothing else until we in the situation and it's too late. Y'all cutting up in the comments. We here every Monday night at 8, y'all, unless it's a week like we had last week where Houston had tsunamis and monsoons and power outages. So other than that, every Monday at 8, we here live, normally here on Instagram and Facebook. I'm down the camera tonight, so we couldn't do Facebook. See, I gotta say dick stand. I have never heard that term before. What the fuck is a dick stand? Dick stand. What is that? Never heard this a day in my life. So at the end of the day, neither men want a good woman, but they don't know how to pick a good woman. And men and women, they don't want a good man until they've gone through plenty of bad ones. Houston kids say, not quicksand, dick sand. Oh, okay. See, I ain't that bright. Never heard that before, though. Nola girl just say, what if he a good man but lack affection? Ooh. That goes into what you need in a relationship. Some women don't need affection. Some women don't need a lot of affection. Some women ain't affectionate. So he could be a good man if he with a woman who don't need or want or have to have that much affection, they good. It just depends on the type of person you with and the type of relationship it is. Roma says a red flag. It's a red flag if that's what you like. It's women who don't like that. It's women who don't kiss and hug and rub and touch and love on their man. That wouldn't be a red flag for them. That'd be just fine for them. He'd still be a good man. And vice versa. If a woman want a man to be affectionate, or don't want a man to be affectionate, a man want a woman to be affectionate. Roma say for me it is. She need that affection. She need that rubbing, that touching, that loving. You know what I'm saying? She want a nigga to rub up on her. You know what I'm saying? Be all up on that. Hey. She need that. Some women don't need that. Some men want that. Some men don't want that. But we up on the hour tonight, man. I appreciate everybody joining tonight. Episode 19 of Snoopy Knowing. Do women really want good men and do men really want good women? Appreciate y'all comments. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, and share the post that's being shared on the Instagram page. We got to beat the algorithm, y'all. We'll be back next Monday at 8. I haven't decided on the topic yet. And I'm always open to topics. You follow me on Instagram. Excuse me. You can always DM me. You run across a video. You got a topic you and your family were talking about. You and your partner were talking about. You and your coworkers. Y'all always DM me. DM me. And let me know what a topic you think should be talked about. Coachella say women want good men. They just find out too late they not. Yeah. Yeah. They want good men, but only until they'd have been through so many. What is this I got? Something just popped up on the screen. Okay, so evidently it's something on here that I ain't never seen before where you could pose a question. Never seen that before. Must be a new feature on the live. But anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Episode 19, great episode. Hit that like button for me when you join. Like and subscribe to the YouTube. Straight J say read this shit. Okay, the Straight J posed a question. What about that poly though? I don't know what you want me to say to that. What about the poly? Y'all crazy out here, man. We be back next Monday at 8. Maybe we'll talk about poly relationships for Straight J. Maybe these women could let them know if they into that, they not into that, they willing to look into it. Y'all hit me. Roma said, good night, sir. Y'all hit me in the DM anytime if you got a topic that you think should be talked about, man. Appreciate y'all. Episode 19. We'll be back with episode 20 next Monday at 8. Good night, y'all.